Welcome to Nasheman News. I'm Rizwan Asad. I'm here with dynamic young Mansoor Ali Khan. He's not only a politician, he's a philanthropist, educationist, and he's a person with a vision. He's presently in charge of Kerala Congress, and he was one of the architects of Priyanka Gandhi's campaign of Wayanad Lok Sabha election. And today we have come here to speak to him on the various political scenario and the budget which was allotted to the minorities. Mansoor, welcome to Nasheman. In advance, Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak to you. First and foremost, the budget has been allotted, and I've been speaking to a lot of minority Muslim leaders of the Congress asking about the budget. This 4,700 crore budget has come into controversy with the opposition BJP saying that this is a halal budget, jihadi budget, appeasement budget. What have you to say about this?
See, first of all, this is a very good budget, and the allocation to the minority and the Muslim community is very good, and it goes with the Congress promise and what we had made to the community, and also. Our chief minister and deputy chief minister are in line with the Congress leadership, have given a very good budget, which is going to benefit the community. As far as BJP is concerned, you can't expect better out of BJP. They want to create controversy out of everything. And with a budget of nearly 1 lakh crore rupees, 4,000 crore coming towards 4,000 or coming towards 4,700 coming to the minority community, BJP cannot digest this. BJP wants to, they are not bothered about upliftment of any community which requires help, because they see polarization in everything, and it is very unfortunate. And the state BJP leadership, you can't expect anything better than what they are doing at
They,
this point of time.
they're calling it a halal budget. What have you to say about this and appeasement of minorities? Because
Basically, they are ignorant, because I would go on to say that this is the first step the government has come forward with 4,700 crores. Actually, the community requires much more of the budget, and maybe tomorrow, the next budget, I would appeal to make it 10,000 crores, because the Muslim community is don't look through the lens of religion. We are one of the most backward in socio-economic conditions.
such a committee.
You've had various committees, Sachar committee and other committees, indicating and pointing the socio-economic status of the community. So it is it is a typical of BJP. They want to communalize and polarize every situation, and it's a very unfortunate situation.
Chandrababu Naidu has given 5,000 crores. He's giving Maulana's 10,000 rupees. He's given Mausan. And so why there is no hue and cry in Andhra Pradesh? And even Nitish Kumar, for that matter, has given. So why only when it comes to Congress ruled states, why is the Congress?
See, Congress has always been a party for the country, for the nation, for development, and for secularism. BJP is a party where hypocrisy comes first, and polarization is a part and parcel of BJP. So, and what Chandrababu and Nitish are doing, they are trying to help the community in their own states. And BJP cannot say anything, they are the allies. And at this point of time, definitely in Karnataka, since it's not a BJP, there cannot be any. We are a Congress government here. It is quite natural that BJP will go hammer and tongs on our budget, and they'll try to communalize and polarize this budget.
One more controversy is that the WIC Amendment Bill Act is going to be placed in the Parliament, and Home Minister Amit Shah told that by we will place it. What have you to say, because this Waqf Amendment Bill, with Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar and Chirag Paswan, they are in a dilemma because the minority supports them. And here in Karnataka, your government has brought amendments to stop that Waqf Amendment Bill, and whereas in Tamil Nadu has done it. So what is your take on that?
See, first of all, the Waqf Amendment, what BJP is trying to do, they are deliberately trying to get the Muslim community under a siege. For Muslims, Waqf is a very important issue, and one of the most, because this has got to do directly with the Allah and the religion and the upliftment of our community. BJP wants to make sure wherever there is an opportunity for the Muslim community, they want to curtail it. And Waqf is an integral part of our community and our religion. So they want to create, and again by this, they want to create further divisions because they cannot do. The economy is in shambles. The country, actually, you scratch the surface, nothing is going well for the BJP. And the central, I think this is one of the most disastrous central governments. So they want to keep divide the people on these lines. And as far as uh, the amendment, the rejection of the bill is concerned, now Chandrababu Naidu may have Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar, and Chirag Paswan. If they really want it, they can stop this bill. And let them not forget, whenever they have come to power, it is the Muslim community and minority community which has helped them to come to power. So now let us see how they will show their secular credentials. And as far as Congress is concerned, you've seen Telangana, you've seen Karnataka opposing the bill and also passing it in the assembly, opposing the bill in the assembly's resolutions have been passed. So Congress stand is pretty stated.
Even DMK, your
Yes, even in Tamil Nadu, the
your
DMK.
India Alliance.
Yes, so India Alliance as a whole is opposed to this amendment.
One more controversy is there that Prime Minister Modi ki saugat to 35 lakh poor Muslims, as a Ramzan gift. Whereas the other, so much Islamophobia and so much hatred is going on by some leaders. Do you think this move by the Prime Minister giving 35 lakh kids to Ramzan gifts to the poor Muslim will benefit, or do you think it's some political gimmick?
See, BJP and hypocrisy go hand in hand. If they're coming forward and distributing the kits, I have no problem. But their actions should speak louder than words. There, for example, the Waqf Amendment Bill and what's happening in Sambal and Meerut, where namaz, you're making such a big issue of namaz being read on the road for 10 minutes and rooftops, because you are trying to deliberately do it. And this is just a distribution of a few kits and then creating a larger damage to the community. And I feel if the Prime Minister wants to end this, it is a matter of 1 minute. If the Prime Minister comes and says, stop all this polarization and nonsense what BJP is doing against the Muslim community, it will stop. Somewhere it is a tactical, deliberate move by the BJP. And distributing of kits is nothing but hypocrisy. If they really want to do good for the Muslim community, take back the Waqf Amendment Bill, stop what's happening in Uttar Pradesh and other BJP ruled states where Muslims are they're besieged and under constant pressure, and they're trying to make sure that the Muslim, you see, whichever a BJP ruled state, they want to make Muslims a second class citizens. And let me tell you one thing, this Muslims are equal citizens and this country is equally ours like it's anybody else's.
You have been very vocal on the national education policy. What is, people, some people say it's very good, and there's advantage, disadvantage. You being an educationist and you have seen, the side of the education, do you think this new education policy will benefit the students?
See, the new education policy, when the BJP government got it in 2000 NEP 2020, they needed to have a better deliberation with the states and come up with a comprehensive policy. Yes, definitely reforms are required in the education sector, but this looks more, the NEP 2020, it looks more like a promotion of an agenda. You are trying to set your own agenda, which is more looks like an RSS BJP agenda into the education system. So that's the problem. And also, when you talk about operationally what NEP has to be, they are, one is about curriculum and other things, but even how you want to reform the education departments and the education sector, BJP has not been able to. They may be laid out norms, but it's not practical what it has to be. So according to me, yes, definitely education reforms are required, required, but not in the form of NEP 2020, because there are a lot of doubts about the intention of the 2020 NEP.
And what about Karnataka? I mean, will Karnataka government reject this new education policy?
Already, the Karnataka government has said that we are not going to be implementing the
So
NEP
how do you
2020.
how will the students do you think the students may suffer because they're still in dilemma? You got the SLC syllabus, the ICC and
No,
CBSE,
see,
and
as far as the students are concerned, there is no dilemma. The government is
just a
coming up with its own policy,
policy.
Karnataka government. The main problem is, see, education is a very important subject, primary or secondary education going further. Here, BJP is trying to make it a political agenda driven. RSS BJP agenda has been driven in the NEP 2020.
Recently, there was Waqf board election in Karnataka, and Rahman Khan Saab was the man who drafted the Waqf bill, and Waqf board was running, and you're part of the government. The election took place, new chairman is taken, and some of the nominated board members boycotted. What I have to say about this? Because already we've got the bill, and so much chaos is going. And what is your message after this?
See, my appeal to all the leaders, community leaders, stay united. You have an issue, discuss it among yourselves and ourselves, so that we don't create, already there's a very vicious atmosphere for the community. And Waqf is a very, very sacred thing for the Muslims, and we are accountable and we are answerable to Allah. And whoever becomes the Waqf chairman, that person should be a person of integrity, honesty, and service for the community. Because it is, if at all we don't have unity and don't function in a very, very systematic and honest manner in the Waqf board. Because today the reality is, all over India, or Waqf boards are, the perception is that they're inefficient. There is a rampant corruption in Waqf boards. That perception has to change. For that to change, you need to get good people onto the to become the chairmen and to administer the Waqf board. See, finally, nobody should be mistaken. Waqf is not a personal property. It is given to the Waqf boards by people and good intentioned people, and it is
So,
to serve the community, and we
the
are
poor.
all answerable to Allah. Okay, any misadventure. And today it is unfortunate with what's happened and the way things have gone. But finally, we have a elected Waqf board president, chairman now, and I hope everybody will come on board and will function together to make sure that this is one of the best Waqf boards administration.
The second line leadership of the Congress, Muslim minority leaders, are unhappy with the Congress, saying that there is no due representation in the government. We've got two ministers, and MLC is also less, and there is a four MLC vacancies are coming. So, do you think that justice will be given to the community?
See, I hope so. It is given because we need more representation. Because if you see the number of MPs or MLAs or MLCs, we are underrepresented, and the Congress High Command and the leadership is aware of this, and I'm sure they will definitely give justice to the community, because we are one community. Come what may, we have always stood by the party, because 90% of the community votes for the Congress party.
Coming to these five guarantee schemes, there's a lot of hue and cry that some awards people are not getting because they have not voted for the Congress, and some are saying this scheme is not been working. You've been closely associated with both CM and DCM, and you know the in and out of the thing. How far is this five guarantee scheme successful?
See, as far as these guarantees are concerned, they have been very well implemented. And one thing I can tell you, the CM and DCM have literally worked and come up with a uh, uh, over time they work to get the resources and make sure the guarantees reach the people, and they have been reaching the people. Maybe sometimes there must have been a delay, but there is nobody has been left behind, and it is utter maybe mischief mongering or nonsense created by saying guarantees are not given to people who didn't vote for Congress. Guarantees have reached the people who deserve it and who have registered for it.
Mansoor, after the Lok Sabha dilemma, you just lost by a mere 30,000 votes, which is also under, ADR thing. So now you have been working relentlessly. How do you see the change and what do you see the future of not only you, but the Congress in Karnataka in particular?
See, one thing about the Lok Sabha Bangalore Central elections, yes, we lost by a very narrow margin, but 31,000 odd. And also, I have always been saying, elections in India have to be reviewed. Election Commission should make sure the elections are fair and square. Today, honestly, there is a question mark on fair elections. For example, the voter list, the electoral this thing, and I'm sure the rampant fake votes. And there are a few constants. Let it be Bangalore, let it be Delhi, let it be Maharashtra, let it be Haryana. There is a massive, massive fake voting going on. And electoral rolls are, election commission has a special responsibility. Today, there is definitely a question mark on the neutrality of the election commission. And election commission has to look into this, because I am certain and sure there are the voter list manipulation is massive. And unless and until the election commission doesn't address this, it always favors the ruling party, which is the BJP. And that's why Congress and Sri Rahul Gandhi has been insisting, even after the Maharashtra elections, to make this whole process transparent and give the details. Once you put the details in public domain, so there is no issue with election commission.
The Doodh ka doodh, pani ka pani. Your last message, now that Eid al-Fitr is coming, and then with the present political scenario, what is your message as a youth? And you're the future. You're the future leader of the community and well as the state. So, what is your message? What have you to say?
First of all, I would like to wish everyone Eid Mubarak, and may Allah bless you all with happiness and prosperity. My message is to the youth and to the community. At this point of time, you may feel the going is a little tough, but don't lose hope. And as a community, we all are very, very a part of the country as much as anybody else's. So keep your heads high and chin up, and we all will get over this tough times due to the BJP government, what we are facing. And inshallah, we all will emerge as good citizens of the country.
Thank you, speaking to Nasheman. Mansoor was very forthright in saying that, the future of the country, honesty should take place. The election reforms should be, with honesty and transparency. And he was of the view that very soon, really Achhe Din will come back. Rizwan Asad, Nasheman News.